Unless I missed something, I don't remember them being on the show before. It's your first appearance. I already checked their website, and they do come to Tinley Park, which is huge. I have so much I want them to do, and there's nothing like them in the south suburbs. My question for White Rabbit. You already have a question. Look at you. Already, you're not even on the show, but you're on the show. I lose a lot of space with lawnmower and snowblower having to be on the floor next to each other. I'm assuming in the garage. Okay? Does this sound familiar to like my garage? All right. Do they have a way that they can shelf one during the off season, like the lawnmower in this season, in the garage to increase floor space available? I'm thinking a ramp to shelf is one on the top shelf and the other. Which one is on the floor depends on the season. There you go. Okay, so now fast forward. I mean, rewind to about 6 weeks ago. I was having the same problem.
Yeah.
I have this huge dual stage 26-inch wide snow blower with the handle. One controls the auger, the other controls the drivetrain, as if I know what I'm talking about. I've got a power washer. I've got other things in my garage. It was a mess. And I had the Halloween stuff and the Hanukkah stuff upstairs in the attic. And who was schlepping it up and down? David Hochberg, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, I know Ray's looking at me going, I'm in peak physical shape. Yes, Ray, I am. But you schlepping 400 pounds of crap up and down, because God forbid my kids pitch in here, right? All right? I'm the one doing all the heavy lifting. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore. We got to get rid of this stuff, donate it, or sell it. I'm not doing it. I told my wife. So what does she do? She goes online and finds you, and I've got 2 lifts now. Automatic. I showed the ladies in here. Mm-hmm. Very impressed with my lifts. So let's talk about White Rabbit. What do you do? And talk about how you could help Jim, who sent an email in about putting his snow blower up in the summer and the lawnmower up in the winter.
Well, first of all, we'd like to just add the overall what we do is to really help somebody optimize their garage space so they can make it a livable space.
Right.
Getting things up off the floor into the cubic space around the perimeter of the room. To do that, we need to really understand their physical space. Believe it or not, all garages are different.
Yeah, shocking.
The depth, the width, the ceiling heights. When you talk to ceilings, sometimes you have beams and ductwork going through there. So we have to accommodate for all those obstacles. Then we'll go through the client's items, quote unquote, their stuff. Lawnmowers, trash cans, bicycles, whatever the case may
Power washer.
be. Power washers.
Sure.
Golf clubs.
Golf clubs.
Yep, all the yard tools, things like that. Then the next step in the process is to go through, in quotation marks, what goes where, considering how they want to use the space, making sure there are pathways for driver to get out of the car and into the house, in and out of any side doors, whatever the vision might be for that. We have a number of systems that we use, everything from what you have, David, motorized lifts to stationary lifts. We have the monkey bar system that takes care of total vertical space along the sides of the walls. A lot of products that we use called slat wall, which provide horizontal and vertical organization with a myriad of accessories. So we go through the process of what goes where and how it's going to get organized. After that, we take very detailed measurements of the garage, what are called cubic space measurements. Take those measurements back with the products that we sort of talked about, and we program your garage into a CAD design system.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should take a look at yours.
I just came home and my wife's like, here's what it's going to cost. And I'm just like, okay. I really had no idea that you did all that. She said, Fred's coming out. I'm like, great, who's Fred? White Rabbit, which I was excited because I knew I've seen the trucks hundreds of times. Mm-hmm. I've passed him on the expressway and up and down my, North Shore, run around. You guys kill it on the North Shore. You've got a ton of business. You're all over the place. So I didn't even know what the hell was going on. And she showed me, and I'm just like, if I don't have to bring this stuff upstairs, done. Just do it. And that's what we did. And thank God you had a couple of cancellations that were able to get it in sooner. And I wasn't a believer till I was so happy. I took videos and I showed it to Kari and I showed it to Ray. They're like, wow, that's pretty damn cool.